Fatima Adeboye, and I'd like to talk on the topic whistleblowing. Whistleblowing, by definition, I would say, is the act of identifying the wrongdoing of an individual, or set of group in an organization, or a working environment, or whatever company, and reporting to the relevant authority, so for punishment as per jurisdiction, and the person reporting this act is a whistleblower. So I'd like to talk on the ethical importance of whistleblowing. um in its role, it serves as a mechanism for individual to report any wrongdoing. It can be fraud, it can be abuse, it can be corruption, or a danger to a public health and safety within an organization. So, whistleblowing is considered an ethical practice because it upholds moral values and integrity by prioritizing the greater good over loyalty to a company. So whistleblowing serves as a moral duty to alert authority of a wrongdoing and create a safe and ethical work environment where employee can feel protected from issues that could harm them. So, despite the potential challenges like financial implication and violation of trust, whistleblowing is essential for promoting transparency, accountability, and ethical behavior in both public and private sector. It enables justice, transparency, and culture of openness and accountability within an organization, which empowers employees to speak up against unethical practice and protect interests of the public. So I would start with I will state the financial importance of whistleblowing. I would say it's have a direct impact on companies' financial standing by exposing the misconduct that could lead to any legal repercussion or fines and reputation damages, as seen in the case of Volkswagen emission scandal. So in this case of Volkswagen emission scandal, which is known as Dieselgate, it involved the installation of a software in a Volkswagen diesel vehicle that circumvented um, the emission standard. So this software is known as a defeat device, and it reduced the effectiveness of emission and control devices during normal driving condition, so which causes the vehicle to emit nitrogen oxide at level far exceeding regulatory limits. So the scandal began in September 2015 when the United States Environmental Protection Agency issued a notice of violation to Volkswagen for installing defeat device in model year 2019 to 2015 thereabouts, or 2-liter diesel car, leading to emission of up to 40 times higher than the allowed emission. So the impact of the scandal was significant, resulting in legal action and financial penalties for Volkswagen. So the company faced both civil and criminal charges, leading to multi-billion-dollar settlements to resolve alleged Clean Air Act violation. So Volkswagen agreed to pay substantial fee, including 2.8 billion criminal penalty and 1.5 billion in civil penalties. Additionally, the company had to compensate consumers affected by the scandals throughout the buyback options and emission modification program. The scandal not only tarnished Volkswagen reputation but also broader implication for automotive industry and environmental regulation worldwide. So I would like to state the legal importance of whistleblowing. So it's when okay, let me say whistleblowing is very crucial role in detecting and preventing corruption and malpractices. Yeah, which it's kind of help save public funds, avoid disaster, and uncover large scale scandals like tax avoidance and money laundering. Um, Legal protection for whistleblowers are essential because it will encourage reporting and safeguard individual from retaliation, discrimination, or harm of exposing a wrongdoing that threatens the public interest. So, exposing illegal activity through whistleblowing helps companies maintain their reputation, trustworthiness, and adherence to ethical standards, which are quite crucial for sustaining business operation and customer loyalty. Also, the societal importance of whistleblowing promotes justice, transparency, and accountability within organization, which fosters culture of openness and ethical behavior and benefits the society. By encouraging whistleblowing, I would say organization and government can address issue early and prevent harm to the public and also say create an environment where employees feel safe and protected from unethical practices and harm, like I said before. So in summary, I would say whistleblowing serves as a critical mechanism for maintaining financial integrity, illegal standard, upholding legal standard, and promoting ethical behavior within an organization. So which ultimately benefits both the organization themselves and the society at large. Types of whistleblowing protection. Um, we have various type of legal whistleblowing protection. I'll list some as legal protection, anonymity and confidential reporting, statutory period, and limitation. Also protection from retaliation. So let me talk about the legal protection. I'll say whistleblowing laws such as enforced by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration prohibit employer from retaliating against employees for engaging in protecting activities like reporting safety violation or fraud. So the First Claim Act provides remedy for retaliation against whistleblowing, including 2 times back pay, which reinstates damages, special damages, and attorney's fee. So also talking about the anonymity and confidential reporting, some law like the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission whistleblower law and the Commodity Future Commission. Whistleblower law allows whistleblowers to report fraud anonymously, with agencies reporting protecting their identities from the public. With this will protect the whistleblower from retaliation or from being unsafe. It will make it safer for a whistleblower to voice out or to be the voice of the people when an illegal act is being noticed in an organization. So statutory period and limitation. for whistleblower cases it varies with the Federal False Claim Act, having 3 years statute of limitation for suing for retaliation, distinct from limitation for underlying fraud claims. So I'll say protection for retaliation. Whistleblowers are protected from workplace retaliation by their employers for reporting injuries, safety concerns, or other protected activities under the law, like the National Labor Relations Act. So, retaliation can include adverse action like firing, preventing someone from getting another job, or denying benefit, or making threats against a worker. These protections are crucial in encouraging individuals to come forward with information about wrongdoing without the fear of reprisal, or ensuring transparency and accountability within an organization. So, jurisdictional differences in whistleblowing in Canada, US, and UK, focusing on differences in legislation, reporting mechanism, support for whistleblower. So in Canada, Canada protects both the public and private sector employees, extending to contractors, consultants, and volunteers. Name it. So whistleblowers are protected in Canada. It is so crucial for anti-corruption efforts and requires more legislative action to encourage reporting and ensure adequate safeguard for whistleblower. So, talking about the US, US allow individuals to sue for retaliation under various laws, such as the False Claim Act and security fraud laws, offering remedy like back pay and reinstatement damages, special damages, and attorney's fee. So whistleblower in the US can report fraud anonymously under law like whistleblower law and other laws that allowed whistleblowing. So in the UK, along with countries like France, Italy, and Germany, they offer specific protection to whistleblower who face retaliation from their employers. Whistleblower protection in the UK is part of the global guide that outlines the legal framework and support mechanism available in different jurisdictions to safeguard individuals who report misconduct. In summary, while Canada protects a wide range of employees, the US offers remedies for retaliation through specific law, and UK ensures support for whistleblowers facing employer retaliation. Each country's legal framework reflects its commitment to encouraging whistleblowing and protecting those who come forward with information about a wrongdoing. So, about the evaluation of whistleblower protection in each country based on the factors like reporting rates, legal outcomes, and public perception of whistleblower. For reporting rates, for Canada protects a wide range of employees, including contractor, volunteer, like I said before. USA allows individual to sue for retaliation, like I said. Why for UK offers specific protection to whistleblower facing employers' retaliation. So this encourages reporting of wrongdoing within, like I said before. And for legal outcomes, I'll say for Canada, it aims to safeguard whistleblowers from from retaliation, and enhances the likelihood of positive legal outcome for those who report misconduct. And for USA, whistleblower can report fraud anonymously under specific laws, enhancing their legal protection. In summary, or in conclusion, I would say Canada, the US, and UK each demonstrate varying degree of effectiveness in whistleblowers protection, based on the factors like reporting rates, legal outcomes, and potential public perceptions. The comprehensive legal framework and support mechanisms in these countries plays a crucial role in encouraging whistleblowers to come forward and ensure their protection um, for whistleblowing. So let me talk about the argument. What's the next topic? The arguments against whistleblowing, such as concerns about confidential breaches, potential harm to business, and the impact on employee morale. So, confidential breaches may lead to breaches of confidentiality, especially if sensitive information, like a private information, is disclosed without a proper authorization. So potentially damaging relationship and trust within an organization. The harm to businesses can have negative consequences for businesses, including reputation damage, financial losses, and legal implications that may impact their operation and sustainability. So this exposes the internal misconduct through whistleblowing, which can disrupt a business operation and can also lead to legal battles and tarnish the company's image in the eyes of the stakeholders. So also the impact on employee morale, it may create a culture of fear and distrust amongst employees, affecting morale and productivity within organization, and may hesitate to speak up, or this may cause the employee to report issue due to fear of retaliation or negative consequences. Employees who witness whistleblowing incidents may feel demoralized or delusioned with their workplace, leading to decreased engagement and loyalty towards the organization. So in summary, I would say arguments against whistleblowing highlight concern related to confidentiality breaches, potential harm to business in terms of reputation and financial stability, as well as negative impact on employees' morale and organization culture. Uh, uh, if I'll provide a case of whistleblowing from a non-USA context within these 25 years, one of the example of whistleblowing from a non-US context within the 25 years is the case of Anthony Detour in Luxembourg. Detour, a former Price Waterhouse Coopers employee, exposed tax avoidance scheme in Luxembourg known as LuxLeaks scandals in 2024. He disclosed confidential tax ruling that allowed multinational companies to avoid paying tax in various countries by channeling profits through Luxembourg. The impact of this disclosure is it shed light on the secretive tax practices in Luxembourg. It reveals multinational corporation benefiting from favorable tax deal, and which deprive other countries from tax revenue. And the LuxLeaks scandal sparked public outrage, leading to increased scrutiny of tax avoidance practices and call to reform in in tax laws and transparency measures. So the outcome of this whistleblowing is that Anthony Dutton, he faced the legal repercussion of his action, including being charged with theft, violation, trade secret, and illegal accessing of database. However, he was hailed as a hero by many of his courage in exposing corporate tax avoidance practices. So for the organization, they face reputational damage and scrutiny to its role in facilitating tax avoidance scheme. The scandal prompted to defend its practice and lead to charges in tax regulation and increased transparency efforts in Luxembourg and beyond. Thank you so much.